Hey everybody, thought I'd show a little video from week after Christmas. Took a little trip to the beach with some of the buddies, some of my flying buddies, and just capture some nice footage. Got a little bit of learnings, little things, tips, thoughts to pass along. I'm a novice in a lot of things, so some of it take with a grain of salt, but share with you what I'm thinking here. Just some nice footage of cruising around. Got my Colorado back and got it out. Here's a buddy. One of the things we love to do is sort of the super safe wingtip bumps. Is get a buddy to land in a nice spot and just hang out if you got enough wind, and come plop down beside them and practice a wingtip touch. One good thing about it gives you a feel for how the wing behaves, a little bit of a tendency to get, whether it tends to get sucked in or not. I'm sure the dynamics are a little different in the air, but nice to do it on the on the ground for a start. You just got to train your buddies, if they want to do it, to land a little closer to you. Here, Jamie, he'll get there, but I think he landed, made me walk across the sand a little bit. Nice practice, I guess. Here's one I'll touch tips with Jamie. Not realizing that James was on my right side, I actually started my walk. I saw him just as I left, but we missed a three-way there.
Thanks for helping me out with this. Helping me with my lines. I was getting a bit freaked out when I seen the difference.
Oh, yeah.
It was a case of the old ones were on the totally a little couple centimeters short, and the old new one is about half a centimeter long, right?
Yeah. So you don't want the one I have, right?
Okay. I don't need it. I changed both of them. That's why I ordered two.
Okay. It's here just in case, but.
Because online they were saying order two in case you do have a slightly different in length, and then that way I didn't have one that was longer than the other.
Okay.
So that conversation about line replacement on Jamie's wing kind of led to a little bit longer discussion between a couple of our other flights, and the topic of the ozone report that was put out after a fatality of a paraglider in the desert came up. And in the end, it got me wondering. I had replaced a couple of main lines many months ago, wondering if I had attached them with the correct knot. And I'll show you a little video. I'll attach it to the end of the nicer flying footage here. Put together a little clip. I found one of the connections I had made where the main goes to the upper cascades, that I had tied it or connected it with the lark's head or lark's foot knot, which apparently from the ozone report is incorrect. And so I've got a little poorly, quickly done description of what I found and how I think I corrected it. I would say don't take that as something from an expert, but take it as a suggestion to make sure you get proper advice and do it right. But I'll show you what I found and what I thought. So I talk you through that with just a little the footage of flying here. But another thing that I did on this particular day is one of my buddies had a demo of a Macra Colorado 23. I'm flying a 27, so I'm going to be quite heavy on this wing. But got to demo it before it gets shipped off to I think one of my internet buddies in the Florida or NC, North Carolina area. I think he's in Florida. Todd. So I took the wing up for a spin and had a lot of fun with it, chasing my buddies around. It definitely was a lot more dynamic with the heavy loading, but really no surprises there. I had to go quite a bit faster on the takeoff. It was good. I had about a 10-12 mile an hour headwind, helped reduce the run. But I was faster than any of the guys in the sky on that wing, so I could kind of buzz back and forth behind them and get a few nice shots and catch up to them anytime I needed to. guess the extra agility also made swinging in here pretty quickly to join up and complete our earlier attempted three-way wing bump. I guess one of the guys is different in this group. We've got a dudek, and an ozone, and a magpera here. Gonna meet up on the beach, and something we didn't realize. You see, we get the wing bump. If you look off in the distance, back to the right, there's Jamie missed out. We would have made it 4, but I guess Roger on the end, or none of us really realized he was going to come in and try to join until we'd already started taking off. But if you're going to do a 3-way wing bump, I'd say this is the safe way to do it. A lot of fun playing. And there's Jamie. We'll get you next time, Jamie. We'll do a 4-way. And here's Jamie gonna take the 23-meter Colorado up for a test drive, a run. I think his comments were much the same as mine after flying it. Loved the wing. We're a little bit heavy for it, so if we were gonna get more of a high wind beach wing, we'd probably go with the 25-meter. So just show you a little bit of footage of him taking off. And then I'll leave you, video's going to come up here in a second. It's the footage I filmed for my buddies showing what the knot is. Again, don't take my word as an expert, but this is what I saw.
Okay, the mistake that I made on connecting, replacing one of the main lines was, let's say this is the loop off of one of my upper cascade lines, and here's my new replacement line. The mistake was I think I put the new main line through there, let's get to the end of it, found the end of the main and pulled it through. Let's see if that shows. So basically, I put the main line through there and then looped the main, threaded it back through itself, and when you do that, you pull it, you can tighten it up, and you definitely have a knot. And I don't know what kind of knot you call that, but you can pull it tighter and it would be smaller. But that's the kind of knot that I had, which is apparently incorrect as I understand it. What I should have done, take this out, was, so the upper cascade lines, you take them and you put them through the loop on the main, and then with it like this, you find, I'm gonna do this another hand, you find the end of your main line, which will have a loop on it, and you go through here and pull it and take all the slack out, and what you end up with is something that slips together like that. That's, I believe, the correct way, and I had one line that wasn't done correctly when I'd replaced it previously.
And so we'll bring this one to a close. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope I relayed a little bit of useful information to any paramotor pilots. And as always, fly safe. Have a good one, everybody. Take care.